This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories.
Obviously, Vices and Virtues went in a new direction, but it also kind of felt like you were going back to the Panic of old. And then with the new album as well, it's pushing it even further. Was that a conscious decision, or was it just like a natural evolution?
A little bit of both. I mean, I definitely like to start a record with a different mindset, you know, try to do something exciting and new. But then intuition just kind of kicks in and you do choices that just feel natural.
Before that time of, I say, Vices and Virtues, people were kind of questioning where you were going to go. And I guess there were not nerves from the audience, but the audience were definitely like, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And were you so excited how well received everything was?
I mean, to say like we just make music for ourselves is kind of ridiculous,
Yeah.
because
Loads
that's
of
not
people
true at
say
all.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can't really say that at all, because I love sharing music. I love sharing a talent that we have or creating something and being able to see what people think of it.
And there's many stories in there that I guess are very personal to you. I mean, Miss Jackson, obviously, and girls love girls and boys. Obviously very personal as well. Were those stories that you always you always knew you were going to make into a song, or was it just kind of when it came to it you were like, yeah, I'm going to write a song about that?
I definitely couldn't have written those songs in the past because they were so personal to me still. And I think I was still that same person back then. I think that made it easier to, and like a little more cathartic to just kind of get it off my chest and talk about that stuff.
And never did I think that I would be caught in the way you got me.
And also the video, we cannot talk about that because you made girls and boys love girls and boys and Brendon Urie with that video. Well, what was that shoot like? Did everybody see anything, or was it a closed set?
It was like 30 people I'd never met before. Behind the
all
camera,
take their clothes off too.
everybody gets naked.
Obviously, Nicotine, the EP, out right now.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
A couple songs that didn't make it on the album didn't really fit that same vibe. They were about completely different experiences that had nothing to do with growing up in Vegas. So I wanted to kind of talk just about the experience of growing up in Sin City and just how I felt about it. I hope that people like start remixing stuff, because that's a really fun treat when people mess around with our songs. I like that.
Baby, I'm no match. I'm going numb. I've been hijacked.
And what is the live experience? I mean, what is coming to see Panic at the Disco? Because so what, Ireland haven't seen that for a very long time, man.
Way too
You've
long.
neglected us.
Very, very neglectful. I'm so sorry. I think that for us, like, the way I like to think of it is it's just very, very high energy. There's not a moment where we really stop. It really just goes from song to song to song. And I'm hoping, my goal is that when we hit our last song and you're about to go home, that the adrenaline lasts for another 5 minutes, and by the time you've gotten in your car, you realize how tired you are. You have to zoom home and
Like a
just
skydive or
pass
something.
right out.
You're just like,
You're just like,
what was that?
Exactly. It's just a workout. It's Panic's work tape.